This man was known as the happiest man on death row, and his story just might make you cry. In 1936, a 23-year-old man named Joe Arritti was arrested for sleeping in an illegal area. Joe, who was a mentally impaired homeless man with an IQ of 46, didn't really know what was going on, but he just went along with the officers because that's what they told him to do. What Joe had no idea of knowing was the fact that those officers were about to destroy his life. 12 days before Joe was arrested, a pair of sisters had been brutally attacked with a hatchet in that local area. Since the officers didn't have a suspect, they decided to question Joe. And since Joe just didn't have the mental capacity to answer those questions, they were able to coerce a confession out of him. Even though the sister who survived said that Joe looked nothing like the suspect. And despite the fact that an incredibly suspicious man was apprehended just a few days later, the police still pinned Joe for the crime. There was no tangible evidence except his confession. On death row, Joe was incredibly happy playing with his toy trains, and everyone loved him. And here you can see him giving away those trains before he was sent to the gas chamber. Before he was executed, Joe didn't seem to understand what was happening, and his very last words were, "No, Joe won't die."